Thank you again for joining us here on Nobody Left Behind. I'm Brian, back with another showdown. This week, it's seltzers. I tasted 6 seltzers, 3 categories. 1, seltzers you can find everywhere. 2, seltzers you can drink with your friends and family. And 3, seltzers you drink to forget. First up, I've got Truly. Tried out the 24-ounce can of Truly Pineapple, coming in at 5% alcohol, 100 calories, 3 carbs, 2 sugars. It's a good one. Tasted like real fruit. Like the white part of the pineapple, like right by the core, tasted just like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, points for effort, guys. I like it. Last time I had this seltzer, didn't enjoy it as much as I did this time around, so I feel like they reformulated a little bit. I don't know what they did, but I'm for it. Honestly, not bothered. I like the seltzer. I don't like it enough to feel the need to shoot the top off of it with my pistol to get to the liquid inside, but not bad. Next up, White Claw. In the post 9/11 world, I feel like I have to drink White Claw if I'm testing out seltzers. I chose White Claw Black Cherry, which sent me right back to 1993, where I'm sitting in my Aunt Karen's bathroom, and she's got that sad sack of potpourri over on the side, and it just stinks, just smells awful. No one likes the way it smells, Karen, but you keep it up there anyway. So yeah, it took me right on back to the 90s. Snapback caps, not the cool ones, but the real shitty, thick cotton ones. Wicker furniture, as far as the eye can see. Indoors too, not outdoor furniture. It's inside. Wasn't a big fan. I can see why people like it, I guess. I don't know. We'll cover that at the end, you'll see. Now to the seltzers you can drink in front of your friends. I went with the crafty seltzer option. I went with Wild Basin Lime. Wild Basin is made by Oscar Blues Brewing. I'm gonna be honest, the aroma and taste reminded me of a bar that John Taffer probably cleared out. I'm done. And it just gave off like 2-day-old cut lime vibes. You know, the brown dusty kind, didn't really enjoy it. This thing, when I tasted it, it felt like it left like a fur on my teeth when I was done drinking it. I don't know what that is, not a big fan of it. Next up, the bougiest of the seltzers, Press Blackberry Hibiscus. As soon as I tasted it, I wanted another sip. It smells like tea, it tastes like a really well-balanced beverage altogether. I think that may be because it does have a few more calories, does have a few more grams of carbs, and it does have some sugar added to it. I think all those pieces play a factor in, for lack of a better term, balancing the beverage and making it a more enjoyable experience. Now to the seltzers that you drink with your bridge friends. What's that? No, I'm being told. Now for the seltzers that you drink with your friends under the bridge. First up, I've got Pabst Stronger Seltzer. This bad boy comes in at 8% alcohol. This one's also a lime. I do get some of that day-old cut lime scent and flavors, but honestly, this is not as offensive as the Wild Basin was, which, yeah, maybe I got a bad can or an older can of that Wild Basin and that's what kind of put it off, but this one's actually way more enjoyable. And at 8%, this thing hides alcohol better than my friend's freshman year of college did. It really hides well. It looks like I'm drinking water right now. This is 8% water. Finally, the big daddy of them all, I've got Four Loko Hard Seltzer with a hint of black cherry. I don't know what black cherry is anyway. I'm pretty sure it's just cherry with some vanilla added to it. That's my guess, because that's what aroma was coming off this thing when I smelled it. And then I looked at the alcohol and I said to myself, there's no way that this has 12% alcohol in it. And then I started taking videos like this. Tasted it, tasted like diluted down cough syrup, but someone diluted it down with daiquiri mix. I feel like Four Loko is missing a beautiful opportunity to do some co-branding with Lil Wayne, because I know he could get on board with this. I went into this tasting thinking that people who were drinking seltzers were just trying to act calorie conscious. After drinking these seltzers, I can honestly say that the people who are picking these things up probably want flavors that beer can't offer, and they want a more reasonable or more rational option than like a Mike's. The main thing is, the people who are buying these seltzers are also the same people who are buying like frozen payway dinners at Walmart. Their kids are eating frozen bags of Totino's pizza rolls, and they're both drinking White Claw. Not everybody is a real good mixologist who locally sources their limes. Some people don't grasp that you can do clear liquor, citrus, and simple syrup and make like 70% of cocktails out there. People want something quick, they want something easy, and honestly, they're starting to gravitate toward these beer alternatives that are lower in calories, lower in carbs, lower in sugar. I mean, hell, they're even lower in alcohol, but people don't seem to mind. Speaking of don't mind, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button on YouTube or hitting that follow button over on Instagram, really appreciate it. While you're at it, you might want to check out our podcast that we release every week, covering topics just like this, as well as current events. For Brian, here in North Texas, until next time, I'm out.